It's July 2026 and I've fully recovered from mast cell activation. Starting in 2019, I was suffering from severe mold exposure from my house, from my job. I was in a very stressful relationship and my body finally collapsed. And I developed full-blown mast cell activation. I went to a functional medicine doctor who charged me $1 million, ran a bunch of tests, said I had SIBO, gave me antibiotics that made me even worse. I ended up losing all my foods. For the majority of that 6 years, I ate nothing but beef. I worked with so many doctors, so many nutritionists, specialists, gurus, people on the internet. Nothing helped me. I got out of the mold. I still did not get better. Nothing changed. Nothing changed until I got back to Florida June 19th. Came back to a house that was brand new, full of VOCs. This van that was brand new and full of VOCs. And I realized once again, I would be homeless and have nowhere to live because I couldn't tolerate VOCs. And then I just decided, fuck this. I'm gonna stay here. I don't care if it kills me. I don't care if I get symptoms. I'm gonna stay here anyway because I literally don't wanna live like this anymore. I can't tell you how many times I was brought to the brink of ending my life because of MCAS and chemical sensitivity. And you wanna know what happened? I had some uncomfortable symptoms that lasted for about an hour and then they went away. I forced reality to rearrange. I said, I'm not doing this anymore. I said, I'm creating a new fucking experience. And since that day, I have eaten whatever I wanted. I have been in my van. I have slept in my VOC-filled house. I still have lingering nervous system symptoms from time to time that I have to deal with. I have a lot of fear and PTSD from all the things that I went through. I don't have the MCAS anymore. I was formally diagnosed. I have the blood work to prove it. And if you've watched my videos, I've been on vacation, I've been living it up. I'm back in Canada now with my partner. And my partner has a moldy house, like most people do. I've come to this dilemma. I've been thinking a lot about the people who can't leave mold. What about the people who can't leave? Well, I honestly don't attribute my healing to getting out of the mold. I got out of the mold and nothing changed. I know there are many stories online of people who leave the mold and their symptoms remain. For me, it was the mindset shift, it was the brain retraining work that actually made the difference. So this poses the question, can you heal in mold? 99% of people say no, you cannot. I disagree. My gut tells me that you can. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna prove to you that there's mold in this house that I'm living in. I'm gonna run the test, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna post the test of the photos, and then I'm gonna live here, and I'm not gonna try to fix the mold. Because here's the thing, there's mold everywhere. What am I gonna do? Run from mold the rest of my life? Go into a grocery store, see that it's moldy, and walk back out and not get groceries? Not live with my partner because she has mold in her house, and I can't just go buy a new one? I'm gonna have to force reality to rearrange. I'm gonna be a person who does not react to mold. I'm gonna be a person who does not get sick again from mold, even though according to all the conventional wisdom, I'm sensitized to mold. And if the mold is the thing that made me sick, then going back in the mold would make me ill again, right? Let's test that fucking theory, because what about all the people who can't leave? Lots of people are in mold and for financial reasons or other reasons they can't leave the mold. What are they supposed to do? Just believe that they can't get well? Just believe that they're stuck like this for the rest of their life? So I'll put my body on the line and I'll show you. I'll test my theory. I believe that you can heal in mold. Ashok Gupta has a program tons of people have healed on, and he also says that you can heal in the mold. There's not a lot of evidence out there. I know there are people who have healed in mold, but I can't find their stories. There's so much more evidence telling you why you'll always be sick and you'll never get well. So let's fuck around and find out. Stay tuned, give me a follow. I'm gonna go live in this house full of mold, and I'm not gonna get sick again. I'm gonna continue to eat whatever I want, and my symptoms are gonna continue to disappear. My hair's gonna grow back. I'm gonna be healthier than ever. Because just like I transformed into the person who is not affected by VOCs or food sensitivities, I'm going to embody the person who is also not affected by mold. Because there are many normal people walking around this earth who have mold in their house who are unaffected by it. And I'm going to become that person. And I will show you. And I will show you that it's not about tests and protocols and running from mold for the rest of your life and living in fear. So follow along. I'm gonna go live in mold.